There's been a lot of chatter about the media's gotcha question, so let's look at two case studies. Ben Carson was on CNN saying that under the Constitution, same-sex marriage should be left to the states. When anchor Chris Cuomo asked whether the presidential candidate felt that the same argument applied to slavery, Dr. Carson disagreed.
It's not the same situation because people have no control over their race, for instance.
You think they have control over their sexuality?
Absolutely.
You think being gay is a choice?
Absolutely.
Why do you say that?
Because a lot of people who go into prison straight, and when they come out, they're gay. So did something happen while they were in there? Ask yourself that question.
Never go to prison, and you know there's a whole theory of dominance.
Wait a minute. I said a lot of people who go in, come out. Are you denying that that's true?
I am not denying that that's true, but I am denying that that's as a basis of understanding homosexuality.
Now, Cuomo wasn't badgering him. He wasn't showing off. It was Carson who took the question about same-sex marriage and the Constitution and states' rights and went to the question of choice on homosexuality, very controversial. American Psychological Association doesn't agree, and the question of what happens in jail. Carson wasn't happy, and he called in to Sean Hannity's radio show.
It was a 25-minute interview. They chopped, and you see what part they emphasize. I did learn something very important. For certain networks, never do a pre-taped interview. Always do it live.
But there was zero editing on that whole part you just saw about the gay discussion. Cuomo told me that about 7 minutes of the 25-minute interview were used, including other topics, ISIS and Iran and healthcare. The rest was posted online. Carson knew it was a pre-tape, and then all of it wouldn't be used. Cuomo's taking some heat for the right, but it's interesting that Carson later felt the need to apologize. Let's put it up on the screen. I do not pretend to know how every individual came to their sexual orientation. I regret that my words to express that concept were hurtful and divisive. For that, I apologize unreservedly to all that were offended. I think that Ben Carson got into trouble here. He did it to himself.